stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
The country wasn't built by Wall Street bankers, CEOs, and hedge fund managers. It was built by you. It was built by the great American middle class. The American middle class was built by unions.
Wow. What a switch. Remember? He and Obama said, the government built my business. I didn't build it. My government built it. Oh, but now he's saying, no, that's different now. Unbelievable. I don't believe much when it comes to Joe Biden because, remember, he was tied to the Obama administration, which is one of the worst administrations we ever had. And I'm an independent voter. I don't care about Republicans or Democrats. It's the facts. The facts are the facts. He's the only president in history that never got a 3% GDP. So what's that tell you? But I have to agree with one thing Joe Biden said yesterday.
The stock market is roaring, but you don't feel it. There was a $2 trillion tax cut last year. Did you feel it? Did you get anything from it? Of course not. Now the only people benefited when a company does well are the CEOs and the shareholders.
That's right. The CEOs are making 350% more than the worker because none of that money went to CapEx spending. Oh, we're being told every day by the administration, by Larry Kudlow, I should say, the CapEx spending is a historic amount of money. No, total lie. It's not. Companies, since 2008, taken over $5 trillion, and they spent it on stock buybacks to push the stocks up so they could put more money in their pocket. None of that money, very little bit of that money, went to CapEx spending, buying equipment and so forth, which increases productivity, which increases wages. So he is right about that. Now, the one thing that Trump did do well is he made sure the working poor, they're getting paid more than they ever got. They're getting an average of about $9 more a week, which is not much, but at least they're getting something more. It's the first time ever that the working poor got a raise. They didn't get anything from the taxes, okay, but they're making more. And remember, the Democrats, especially the liberal Democrats, don't want the working poor to do well because it just fights everything the Democrats are for, to keep people poor, to depend on social programs, to keep them in office. But let's move on from that. The one thing that amazes me when you listen to Fox, and I enjoy watching Fox, but somebody should communicate with them that Fox News and Fox Business, they don't agree with each other. They don't even talk to each other. It's obvious because they contradict each other. Fox News and Fox Business totally contradict each other. Let me point it out. Here we are. This is Fox Business.
The underlying economic strength and consumer spending powering this stealth rally.
Okay, consumer spending is powering, consumer strength is powering the stealth rally. It's the consumer. Now, here we are, Fox Business News. Just the opposite.
Americans are struggling to afford a summer vacation this year.
39 million Americans are skipping out on the summer vacation. About half the group says day-to-day bills are a primary obstacle. It's too bad.
Yeah. But if you listen, you switch channels over from Fox News to Fox Business, you get this.
And you got some numbers this morning in the personal income report. Very strong real consumer spending, real wages and salaries. Okay, that's up almost 4%.
Okay, let's talk about that. He says we got some information this morning. That was yesterday morning, remember?
And you got some numbers this morning in the personal income report.
Yeah, personal income report. He says it's really doing well. Very strong. But guess what? He didn't give us the number. Well, of course he's not going to give us the number. Because he'd be embarrassed. Because the number's this is how it works. Consumer spending was not good. Consumer spending rose by 1/10 of 1%. 1/10 of 1%. But now remember, income rose by 1/10 of 1%, but spending rose by nearly 1%. So 1/10 of 1% is the income, consumer spending, right? Income rose by 1/10. But man, when it comes to spending, 1%. So meaning that they're spending a lot more than they're taking in. But notice he never said that number. He never said how much that number was.
And you got some numbers this morning in the personal income report. Very strong real consumer spending, real wages.
See how he said? He said real strong consumer spending, real strong. But he never gave us the number. I wouldn't give the number. Would you? For good reason. It shows income rose only by 1/10 of 1% and spending went up by 1%. He claimed wages are 4%. Did you hear him? But wait a minute. Let's go to the withholding tax departments where they withhold your tax. That's where the real numbers are. He says wages went up 4%. According to the withholding tax, that's not true at all. According to the tax receipts, wages went up by 1.2%, not 4%. That Kudlow claims. So he tells us 4% when it's 1.2%, and yet he doesn't say anything about the consumer spending because he couldn't give the number, or because if he gave the number, it shows he's a dope. The people are spending more than their income. In fact, remember, I play this cut all the time. You're probably sick of it.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming.
So they're spending more than their income. Now that matches up with credit cards. So people are using credit cards. And that's why credit card delinquency, charge-offs, soar to a 7-year high. 7-year high. So, but they're telling us this is good. This is a great economy. So people are spending more than they're taking in. And they're saying this is terrific. He's saying wages are up 4%, but our own government, the withholding people, say it's only up 1.2%. And here's some more facts. Here's some headlines today. Quote, facts are lining up for a nasty correction in the S&P 500. Well, who's been telling you that? Social Security earned a pitiful 2.8% on your money in 2018. U.S. home price growth, slowest since 2012. Hampton home sales for the very, very wealthy tumbled to a 7-year low. Polls show America is dangerously moving in the wrong direction. Tech again leads 2019 buybacks towards a record. In other words, if there was no stock buybacks, stocks wouldn't be going up. It's all fake. Here's another headline. Fed is printing money while artificially keeping interest rates down. Oh, by the way, guess what? We just got a tweet at 2 p.m. from the president. He says this market, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm running out of time, this market would go up like a rocket if we just keep lowering rates. Like even just 1 point. Let's do some quantitative easing. Yes, we're doing well at 3.2% GDP. Of course, they don't explain. 3.2% is fake as hell because that's all inventory build. Inventory, not selling it, just building it. This is what's going on. What are you, nuts? But I got a question to ask you when I come back. Remember, come back. 15 past the hour.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Cisco in April, we're up 4%. We just got in that in April. Lockheed Martin, we're up now 7%. Facebook, we bought April 9th, we're up 10%. Morgan Stanley, we're up 11%. WLL, we bought April 1st, we're up 19%. And let's take this year, the Spiders, the S&P 500, we are up 16%. Apple, we're up 26%. Railroad, CSX, we're up 17%. And at the end of the day, when the market keeps going up and up and up, and you're in that market, you're never out in time. You ride it all the way back down, especially with your 401ks. Let's change that today. 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Let's change it today.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts.
And welcome to Stock Corner. This is the part of the show that we identify how well our gang members are doing with stocks. Okay, Cisco up 4%, Citi up 5%. We also have MasterCard up 10%, Visa up 8%, Nugget Gold up 19%, our Apple 26%, Costco still up 14%, our railroad CSX up 17%, Spiders up 16%, which comes to the question, why are you not in the market? But before I ask that question, we just got some more news. Oh, yes, I told you already about Trump said, we got to get back to quantitative easing. We got to get back to zero rates, even just 1 point. Well, if that economy is doing as terrific as we are told, as good as we are told, why the hell would anybody need to drop rates to zero, which drops the dollar down? And when the dollar goes down, that means the dollar's weak, your economy is weak. It's been that way for 200 years. It's never changed. When the dollar goes up, the market's strong, the dollar's strong, the economy's strong. But now they want to bring interest rates down. Well, for good reason, for God's sakes. Housing starts, housing permits drop to a new 2-year low. Home prices growth slows for the 11th straight month. We reached a 6-year low. Only Tampa, Sarasota, Phoenix, Las Vegas, the exception. Now, housing starts, as I say, permits dropped to 2-year low. That's very important. That's one of the red flags. Now, remember, housing plays a huge role, a big role in our economy. And that's what led to the crash in 1929 as well as 2008. Housing is everything. Because remember, housing, you buy a house, you buy furniture, you buy lights, you buy lawnmowers, you buy lawn furniture. It's a dominoes effect. People don't have the money. But we're being told how people have more money they've ever had before. The consumers are spending. But what are we finding out? We're finding out their incomes are going up 0.1%. This is according to withholding tax. But their spending is going up nearly 1%. That means that they're spending more than they're taking in. That's very dangerous. So the question is this, though. The market keeps going up, and they're going to keep it going up. Now, remember, the Fed right now is looking at a new program that's going to be quantitative easing. That's right. They just announced it. It's going to be somewhat like quantitative easing. It's going to be quantitative easing. What's quantitative easing? A big fancy word that means they're going to print money. They're going to go then take that money, give it to the 5 largest banks to buy the 10-year treasuries that will drive interest rates down, bring it down to about 1.3%. That, in turn, will now drive down the short-term rate, which you pay on your credit card and everything else, down to zero, so they can then load to the bank's money at zero rate, so then they can go in again from 2008 to 2019, over $5 trillion they borrowed to buy their own stock back to push up the stock market so that it would be fake. That's all that is fake. But here's the question. It used to be before 2008. Think about this. Markets would go up 70% of the time. 70% of the time. Now, the amount of small investors up to 2008, the percentage was pretty high, about 68% of the market. Small mom and pop. After the crash, it dropped to 42%. Then it dropped to 38%. Now, wait a minute. This doesn't make sense. So here we got the stock market was going up 70% of the time. And now, because of stock buybacks, financially engineering the stock market, front loading the stock market to go up, it's up nearly 90% of the time. And the amount of small investors dropped from 68% to 42%, then to 38%. Why aren't you in the market? And I know the answer. It's fear. I don't blame you. I wouldn't blame you at all, especially if you're in 401ks. Because here's the problem. The people that are managing your 401k, they have a vested interest to make sure you don't get out. So the morning that the stock market crashes, you can't get out. They don't let you out right away. Because remember, they get as much as 50, 60, 70% of the pie. So they made the rules, you can't get out. You got to wait to the end of the day. You could lose all your money by the end of the day. Isn't that ridiculous, these 401ks? That's the truth. You can't get out. So the other thing with your 401k, when you the return on your 401k is so bad, even if you get out in time, which you're not going to, it's just ridiculous. So people, now that markets go up 90% of the time, your answer is, Phil, I'm scared. I don't want to lose my money. And you know, you're right, because most people are in 401ks and you are going to lose your money. How many people in a 401k when the market goes up every day you hear it's a new high, everything's terrific. We've never seen a market like this. We've never seen a consumer like this. And you get your envelope in the mail and it comes in and all about your 401k, and you take it and you put it in the drawer. You always take it and put it in the drawer. You don't even open it, because all you do is you go to Fox or you go to CNBC. Or you go to CNN or Bloomberg's, and all you hear every day, all you hear is, wow.
The economic aspect of our country is the best it has ever been.
Yeah, so why open your envelope? And here's the problem. You never set yourself up for when the market does crash. This will crash. This will be the third crash. This will be the biggest crash. And you should be making money on the way down. You should be sleeping like a baby. You should be sleeping like a baby. For God's sakes. You think a phone call in the middle of my show would upset me, would throw me a bit. But I'm a professional, so that doesn't happen. I'm doing this so long now that whoever sent me that phone call. Yeah. Anyways, let me get back to what I was saying. So think about this. Why aren't you in the market? You say you're feared, but how about if I can take the fear away and guarantee I can take it away? We'll talk about that when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to the position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Are you a Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang radio show fan? Have you often wondered, what is Phil's Gang? Well, this Saturday, May 4th, philsgang.com will host an online live new member drive webinar. That's right, join us this Saturday online at philsgang.com for a free webinar from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will explain and provide all the information you need to know about philsgang.com, find out who we are, what we do, how you can make profits in the stock market, and more importantly, find out how we save you money when the market is going down. That's this Saturday, May 4th, going to philsgang.com and join us for the Phil's Gang new member webinar from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Just go to the website, philsgang.com, click free webinar. Again, click free webinar at philsgang.com. more information, call 877-600-GANG. Again, 877-600-4264.
PhilsGang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
PhilsGang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Cisco in April, we're up 4%. We just got in that in April. Lockheed Martin, we're up now 7%. Facebook, we bought April 9th, we're up 10%. Morgan Stanley, we're up 11%. WLL, we bought April 1st, we're up 19%. And let's take this year, the spiders, the S&P 500, we are up 16%. Apple, we're up 26%. Railroad, CSX, we're up 17%. And at the end of the day, when the market keeps going up and up and up, and you're in that market, you're never out in time. You ride it all the way back down, especially with your 401k. Let's change that today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG. Let's change it today.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We're going to talk a little bit about Nancy Pelosi, the infrastructure, but first let's get back to the reason even though it's almost 90% of the time the stock market goes up, you're not in the stock market because of fear of the crash. You've been in 2 crashes, 3 crashes, and you're afraid the same thing's going to happen. You should be, because the 401k people, the people who manage your money, their interest is not yours, because their interest is they get 70% of the pot. They're going to say anything to keep you in, and they even take it a step further. In a 401k, they make sure you can't get out. They put in a deal that you can't even, when the market starts going down, you can't get out. You got to wait to the end of the day or sometimes the next day. Also, they make sure that when the market goes down, you can't make money, called shorting. That's ridiculous. I'm going to show you, look, this market could go up for another. First of all, this market is going to have the biggest crash in history. But with Trump, what he's doing right now, he's controlling the Fed. This market could keep going up and up and up right to the election. Right? This is what he's going to do. This is what he wants to do, go right into the election. And you're not in this market? Well, I'm going to tell you how you get rid of those fears. Because I'm going to hold a free webinar, introduction webinar for those people who've never been a gang member, who want to know what we do. How do we mitigate losses so when the market crashes, our members are making money, sleeping like a baby, not losing money? And we're going to show you this between 12 and 1 Eastern Time on Saturday. Please sign up for it. It's free. Go now to my site, philsgang.com, and where it says free webinar, please register. You got to register. And it's free. And I'm going to show you, and you're going to have so much confidence when we're done in that hour, I'm going to show you with our color-coded chart. It works. And not only that, here's what we did. Our color-coded chart, what we do is called the Working Investor Group for people who are very busy, their lives are busy, they just don't have time, but they know they got to make money. You only make 2.1% return on your Social Security. Your 401k, you are going to lose it. Nobody ever gets the money out before the market crash because it's rigged that way. It's rigged that way. So this way, at least I'm going to identify and show you clearly that you will be out before the market crashes. Even look at 3M. When 3M crashed, go look at my color-coded chart. It turned red the day before it crashed. I can show you, and we will on Saturday, numerous occasions where a stock or the market crashed and our MV2 color-coded chart turned red, giving us ample time to get out. But not just get out, but to turn our position to a short. This is for people who don't want to learn anything, who, not that they don't want to, they don't have time. They're busy, they got their kids, they're working 2 jobs, they're tired, they don't want to go home and study anything or learn anything. They just want somebody to say, take this stock and buy it. And know that you don't have to worry, whether it's one stock or all 5 stocks, you don't have to worry that when the market is going to go down, we will have the message from the markets through our color-coded chart, through the algorithms that follow the money of the big banks, the big insurance companies, the big hedge funds, and it works. How did I? Nobody else. I'm not saying this for bragging, right? Yes, I am. I'm bragging. On January 16th, you didn't know, nobody else ever came out on January 16, 2018 and said, the market is going to crash this year. And by the way, I said, December will be the worst month. And guess what happened? The market crashed starting in October, and December was the worst month. How did I know? So that's free, just free. Saturday, 12 to 1. So go, please, sign up. You got to sign up for this thing. Okay, it's free. It's Saturday, 12 to 1. All right? And you're going to learn, we're going to show you the MV2 color chart, how it works. How do we get returns like this? You know, I don't care that we're up in the Spider 16% or we're up Railroad CSX 17% or Apple 28%. That's not a great thing. Almost anybody can do that. For heaven's sakes, with the rigging of the stock market by buying $5.1 trillion in stock buybacks since 2008, the market only can go one way. With Trump now taking over the Federal Reserve, Trump just tweeted, boy, we got to get interest rates down. He controls the Federal Reserve. He's going to get them down. And you're not in the market. It doesn't really amaze me because I understand you're fearful. Let's get rid of that fear. If you want to be a member, join now. 877-600-GANG. Join now. All right. So that's this Saturday, 12 to 1. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you're going to see how we get these returns. But more important to you, you want to know this. How will you get me out? How will you know to get me out before the market crash? That's what you're going to learn this Saturday, and you're going to love it. It works. And remember, when you start making money, remember the kids at St. Jude. Okay, let's talk about infrastructure. What a bunch of garbage this infrastructure is, and I'll explain why.
We did come to one agreement that the agreement would be big and bold. Our distinguished leader from the Senate will announce how big and how bold.
Thanks.
Oh, she's so funny.
And it was a very constructive meeting. It's clear that both the White House and all of us want to get something done on infrastructure in a big and bold way. And there was goodwill in this meeting.
Oh, God. I'd love to have been in that meeting. All right, let's talk about the reality of infrastructure. Let's talk about the truth. First of all, our nation rail, its network, is just 94,000 miles. Think about this. That's less than half of what it was in 1970. Yet, it is hauling 137% more freight. That's extreme congestion. Longer shipment times. That's got to be fixed. Water pipes have been laid in the 19th century. They're over 80 years old. Yes, they got to be fixed too. But remember, even Egypt today. Water pipes are over 100 years old. They're still working. But here's the rhetoric you're going to hear. You're going to hear, as we did with Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, Obama, George Bush, all these guys. Remember, they all said the same thing. They all took parking space in our heads. How roads and bridges and airports and canals, they're the conduits through which goods are exchanged. And as such, infrastructure can play a productive role in economic growth. How many times did we hear that? Here, I think I have some cuts from Mr. Obama.
This will not only create jobs immediately, it's also going to make our economy hum over the long haul.
Shovel-ready projects. Shovel-ready projects.
We are seeing shovels hit the ground.
Really? No, you didn't. No, you didn't have one shovel hit the ground.
Shovel-ready was not as shovel-ready as we expected.
Okay, here's what they don't understand. See, first of all, infrastructure spending is bad. It's a bad vehicle. Now, we need it. I'm not saying from that point of view, we definitely need it. But from an investment point, from a stimulus, stop calling it a stimulus. That's what they keep calling. Oh, this is a stimulus. But I'm sorry, it doesn't boost short-term jobs or economic growth. It's just a fact. All you're doing is stealing a worker from one job to come to this other job. Remember, these are all part-time jobs. When you finish painting that bridge, you go back home. All it does is steal people because you can't find enough qualified people. There's no such thing as shovel-ready. First of all, it takes years to get permits. But Trump is the only guy I know who will get right through those permits. He'll get them. But the problem is the jobs, you're just stealing jobs from one sector to another. So so they're taking parking space in our head that this is the end all. This is it. This is going to provide economic incentives. This is going to grow the economy. This is going to give us great. No! Because you steal a job from this place, you steal another job from this place to go paint your bridge. It's not a good stimulus. To be a good stimulus, you got to spend that money quickly. Boom. To put the unemployed to work right away. It doesn't happen like that. Yes, we need it, but don't listen to their nonsense. We'll be right back. Remember, sign up right now. Go to my site where it says free webinar.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
PhilsGang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position and you'll sleep at night and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Call now, waiting for your call. Think about our stocks in January. Apple, we're up 26%. February, 17%. And Costco, CSX, 17%. This is what we do.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
The purpose of the meeting is not to criticize the President of the United States, and secondly, that every person has a chance to say what he or she came to say. So this is a collaborative effort, and we hope it will be very bipartisan.
How can it be bipartisan when you're trying to impeach the guy? That's ridiculous. Oh, they go to the White House. We're friends now. We're going to do some infrastructure work, which, by the way, as I said before, as Obama discovered, it's not a good stimulus. Full-time jobs, full-time manufacturing jobs, full-time construction jobs, full-time mining jobs, full-time oil drilling jobs. Those are good jobs. That's what we have to do in this country. They got to be good full-time jobs. Get people out of bartending, get people out of waitressing, get people out of Starbucks, get them to work, get to manufacturing, get to construction, get full-time jobs for them. Good pension money. It just drives me nuts. This stuff doesn't work. Yes, we need new bridges. We need new bridges. There's no question about that. We need new roads. No question about that either. But let's call it what it is. People say, "Well, but Phil's always negative." I'm not negative. Look, if I was negative, why would our people be up 16% in the spiders, and the semiconductors 18%, and Costco 14%, and so on? I wouldn't be buying stocks. I'm not negative at all. I just tell the truth. And when you come on Saturday, again, please sign up for the webinar. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Go to the homepage. It pops up. It says free webinar. Sign up noon to 1 o'clock Eastern that Saturday. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you the answer why you no longer have to be fearful. You can enjoy this rally. He's going to try to rally this market right up to election time, even for the next year. And even if we get a pullback between now and 12 months, you're going to be enjoying that pullback. I'm going to show you that on Saturday. Give me a chance. I'm reaching out to you. Just judge me by my performance. You'll see on Saturday. It works. It works. So again, don't be fear. Don't have this fear. Oh, I'd love to be in the market. It goes up 90% of the time now, but boy, I'm so scared I'm going to lose my money. I understand that, especially if you're in a 401k. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. It works. So check it out. It's free, for God's sakes. Okay, so let's get back to this infrastructure nonsense. They're saying it would be different. Remember when Obama was spending $47 billion and he got out there and said these are shovel-ready jobs? Here's what he forgot. There's no shovel-ready job anywhere because, first of all, it takes too long to get a permit. You got to go through a permit process. Some bridges, just to paint a bridge, takes you 2 years to get a permit because of the environmentalists, because of the granola bar eating people. By the way, did you ever notice these environmentalists? They all look the same. You ever see them in a store? I was in a store the other day and there was an environmentalist. You can tell he's an environmentalist. There she was, a woman, hair under her hair under armpits.
Wow.
She must put the hair in her under her armpits in rollers at night, for God's sakes. And you ever notice the guys, they all wear the same kind of glasses, these wired glasses with dirty hair, and they always got a dirty Volvo. I mean, what's wrong with these people, for God's sakes? These people, these environmental, and nobody loves the environment more than me. I love the camp, I love the hunt, I love it all. But these people are nuts. And by the way, they don't care about the environment. I won't get into that. This is all about their leftist leaning. They use the rim glasses and the hair under their armpits and all that crap just to fool you. Anyways, so this you got to have a shovel-ready job. Doesn't happen. If you did have a shovel-ready job, then that'd be terrific. Then we could get a return like that. Bam, bam, bam. You get a good return, but you don't. But the politicians, they know this. Especially these publicly funded infrastructure projects they're no good. They're not good investments, not in the long term. In fact, most spending is wasted. Most projects that are approved are political. Let me explain. You have all this money. Now, to get a good return, you want to put that money, you want to target it for contribute to cities where cities are expanding all the time, that are aggressive, like Denver. Okay, that's where you want the money to go. You don't want the money to go to Cleveland. You don't want the money to go to Detroit for infrastructure spending because there's no expansion program now. So you don't get a good return. You get a terrible low return, but you get the highest corruption and the highest kickbacks. What happens is these politicians will drive the money to where they get their kickbacks. They don't drive the money to where cities are really expanding and working hard and they need the money. No, they'll send it to a city where they can get the biggest kickback. The biggest so that when they go to run again, they got a bunch of money for their campaign. We have these corrupt politicians. They go to the declining areas of the United States to give them dollars, where you can't help hardly any people. And that's where they get the biggest bribe and the biggest kickback. That's why it's always been that way. And again, remember, the government, if you look at any of the statistics, it will show our infrastructure is not as bad as they say it is. It's just like they tell you how there's no inflation when that's a lie, and they say there's no inflation so they don't have to pay people on Social Security a cost of living increase. They do the same thing with these roads and bridges. The government goes in, they lie, and they classify, for example, 80% of urban and 80% of rural highways and bridges as terrible. Really. But a private survey goes out, does the same survey, and finds out that 80% are acceptable. They're not great, they need updating, but they're acceptable. They're either good or acceptable. But when you have the government go out and do the same survey of the same rural highways, the same urban highways, the same bridges, they came back, oh, these are a disaster. They're going to fall, the bridges are going to fall right into the river. It's all corruption. It's all corruption. So in the meantime, look, yes, we got a lot of reconstruction to do. There's no question about it. But don't let them take parking space in your head that this is going to create a lot of jobs, going to help a lot of people, going to help a lot of cities. No, because Washington gets in the way. It's all corrupt. The money's going to go to the cities that don't need it. Money's going to go to the cities that the politician gets the most in his pocket, and that's very sad. So it's not. It's really a bad deal. So let's talk about again when you take a look at what's going on in this economy. They're telling us how great the consumer is, right?
The second half is going to be stronger and the consumer is in great shape.
How can he be in great shape if he's spending more than he takes in wages And we already got the numbers. Yesterday they came in, and numbers were terrible. His wage increase is 1/10 of 1%, but he's spending almost 1%. That's not good news. And guess what? How are they spending all this money? Credit cards, or they're getting credit for their student loan. They're getting credit for their new car or their new pickup truck. And then these guys on the jibber jabber say, wow, isn't this terrific? Look at all the spending. But they don't tell you that the credit cards they're using, the defaults are at a 7-year high. They don't tell you got 7 million people, the highest number of people defaulting on their cars. Let's talk about this Medicare. This is another thing that's a joke. Medicare for all.
House Rules Committee Chairman Jim McGovern says health care is a right for all. That sounds great, right? But let me tell you why that's a politician's slogan. What does it mean health care is a right? When you go to the doctor's office, you wait for an hour, is that a right? You have a big copay you can't afford, is that a right? You got a high deductible, you can't get the health care you need, is that a right? Paying doctors less for doing more? How does that get us closer?
That's right. And guess what? You got to wait weeks and weeks and weeks. Here, let me play the cut.
20 weeks between the time you see your primary care doctor like me. 20 weeks between then and receiving care from a specialist. 20 weeks!
You could be dead in 20 weeks. And it's funny. People come down to Sarasota. We got one of the finest heart facilities in the country. People come from Canada. People come from Europe. We're supposed to be free. They come here to our heart center. Why? Because somebody needs an MRI. Are you going to sit around for 20 weeks to get an MRI? You could be dead. You could be dead, for God's sakes. I have 5 stents. 5 stents. And I would have been dead. Okay? But boom, I went right in. I called my doctor. Boy, he had me in there 2 minutes. Hey, they did the test on me, and I said, what, am I going home? No. Boom, they had me in the operating room. Boom. But with Medicare, they're going to have a meeting and say, well, the guy's 73 years old, let him die. We're not going to crack open his chest. Hey, be there Saturday, free webinar. Sign up right now. Right now.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.